responsible role in accepting their position as executors, because along with that position comes personal liability. Your duty as an executor is to find out exactly what the deceased person's assets and liabilities were at the date of death, to collect in those assets after you've obtained a grant of probate, and to pay all the creditors. What you've got left after all the creditors have been paid then needs to be distributed to the individuals mentioned in the will. So you may have to find that diamond ring that is going to a beneficiary, or that gold watch. You may have to identify from several rings which one was intended. That duty and responsibility is yours. Many executors that are perhaps friends and not benefiting under the will shy away from that responsibility. If you find yourself in that position, it would be quite sensible to instruct a professional to take that responsibility away from your shoulders. As a solicitor, we have professional indemnity insurance, so that risk then becomes ours. If the estate is insolvent, we would normally suggest that you don't get involved in the estate at all. The duty is yours to find out all the creditors, and if you come to an agreement to pay a penny in the pound or 50 pence in the pound, and you miss a creditor out and distribute the estate, the creditor can come against you personally and ask you for that money, and you would be liable to pay it. Another difficulty that executors may have is the payment of inheritance tax, where the estate is taxable. Many executors come to us to ask, how do I pay it? The banks have frozen all the bank accounts. There is a way, and we would be most happy to assist. A very draconian aspect of becoming an executor is your responsibility to claim all the tax reliefs that are available. If you forget, then you become personally liable for the additional tax that is paid. An example of this is the transferable nil rate band. This is a claim for the unused nil rate band of the first of a couple to die to be transferred and uplifted to today's nil rate band level on the second death and applied to the estate of the second to die. If this claim is not made within the 2-year time frame, it crystallises a tax charge of 40% on as much as £325,000. Now that's a considerable amount of tax, and if you miss the deadline, unless there's exceptional circumstances, the estate will not get that relief. The beneficiaries can then come against the executor for repayment of the amount of tax paid from their personal funds. Now, if you instruct us as professional advisors, then that risk is transferred to our shoulders. We have professional indemnity insurance in place, so that hopefully allows you to sleep well at night. If you wish to come in and speak to one of our professional advisors about your role as executor, you'll be most welcome. We can have a cup of coffee and talk it all through with you. Thank you.